Forever could never be long enough for me to feel like I've had long enough with you. Forget the world now, we won't let them see. But there's one thing left to do. Now that the weight has lifted, love has surely shifted my way. Marry me today and every day. Marry me if I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe. Say you will. Say you will. Together could never be close enough for me to feel like I am close enough to you. You wear white and I wear out the words I love you. And you're beautiful. Now that the wait is over, and love has finally showed her my way. Marry me today and every day.
Good afternoon and welcome to this beautiful, it never rains in Southern California day. Who supports this woman to be married to this man?
I do, grandfather.
Marriage is a celebration. That's what this is all about. It's a celebration of two lives coming together, and a celebration of two people in love. The love that Jennifer and Darren feel for one another is the seed that their parents planted in their hearts long ago, and today it has blossomed. Today, as they embrace each other in love, they also embrace their families, which have come together on this very happy, very wonderful occasion. As a symbol of their love for their families, Jennifer and Darren would like to offer these roses to their mothers. These roses are a promise, and no matter how far away you are not forgotten, and you are always in their hearts. All right, breathe, okay? Despite the rain. In fact, you know it's a good luck symbol for it to rain on your wedding day? This is a good, so yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. But you've done a lot of planning, you've done a lot of preparation for this day, so I don't want you to miss a moment of it. So breathe, relax, just enjoy it all. Jennifer, you're a beautiful bride. Darren, Jennifer's a beautiful bride. Sorry. Today is a very special day. You came here single. You're leaving here married. It's easy to get caught up in the romance of marriage, all the warm fuzzies, all the good feelings. Marriage is a lot more than feelings. We kind of toss that word love around very easily. We love ice cream. We love pasta. I love my wife. I love the Padres, even though they're hard to love right now. I don't love the Chargers anymore. So that's, yeah, they abandon us. But what do we do when those feelings of love abandon us? What happens when we stop feeling like we love someone? Well, in the Bible, and even though if you believe in the Bible or not, it offers some very practical advice on the subject of love. In the Old Testament portion of the Bible, it's actually written in Hebrew, and the Hebrew word for love is ahava, and it means I give. You see, real love is about caring for one another, and about serving one another. In the New Testament portion of the Bible, the Apostle Paul gives us a true definition of love. He writes in 1 Corinthians 13, love is patient, and love is kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude, does not demand its own way, not irritable, and keeps no record of being wrong. Does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith, is always hopeful, and endures through every circumstance. That's the best advice I can give the two of you. Love like that. But if I can give you some personal advice, it would be this. Number one, put yourself in each other's shoes. Learn to see the world from each other's perspective. Number two, have fun in your marriage relationship. Don't let it become stale. Darren, I probably won't be able to hold you accountable to this, but I'm going to count on them to do this, all right? You need to continue to ask Jennifer out on dates, even after you're married. Just because you got her doesn't mean the romance stops, okay? And number three, forgive one another. Because we all make mistakes, because none of us are perfect. With that in mind, Darren, do you commit to live together with Jennifer in the estate of matrimony? Do you promise to love, support, and encourage her throughout your lives? Do you pledge yourself to her for as long as you both shall live? If so, will you please say, I do?
I do.
Jennifer, do you commit to live together with Darren in the estate of matrimony? Do you promise to love, support, and encourage him throughout your lives? Do you pledge yourself to him so long as you both shall live? If so, will you please say, I do?
I do.
And do you, Jennifer and Darren's family and friends, do you promise to love, support, and encourage this couple as they're joined together in marriage for as long as they both shall live? If so, will you please say together very loudly, I might add, we do. We do. You have a posse, you have an entourage. Time for your wedding vows. This is going to be interesting. But we're going to join one hand, and so come a little closer. Join one hand. I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. All right? Jennifer, I take you to be my wife.
Jennifer, I take you to be my wife.
From this time onward.
From this time onward.
To join with you.
Join with you.
And to share all that is to come.
To share that is all to come.
To speak and to listen.
To speak and to listen.
To trust and appreciate.
To trust and appreciate.
To respect and cherish.
To respect and cherish.
I vow not just to grow old together.
I vow not to just grow old together.
But to grow together.
But to grow together.
I will love you faithfully.
I will love you faithfully.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Even the rain.
Even the rain.
Today and all the days that follow.
Today and all the days that follow.
Jennifer, would you repeat after me? Darren, I take you to be my husband.
Darren, I take you to be my husband.
From this time onward.
From this time onward.
Join with you.
To join with you.
And to share all that is to come.
To share all that is to come.
To speak and to listen.
To speak and to listen.
To trust and appreciate.
To trust and appreciate.
To respect and cherish.
To respect and cherish.
I vow not just to grow old together.
I vow not just to grow old together.
But to grow together.
But to grow together.
I will love you faithfully.
I will love you faithfully.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Today and all the days that follow.
Today and all the days that follow.
Darren, what token and pledge do you offer to feel faithful before these covenant vows? Very beautiful. Did you pick it up?
I did.
Awesome. I'm impressed. Darren, you'll note that this ring is made of precious jewels and metals. You probably figured that out when you paid for it.
Yeah.
But with proper care, its beauty, its luster, its value will always be there. If ignored and taken for granted, it will begin to fade and deteriorate. Darren, your relationship with Jennifer is much the same. Treat her with care, and her love for you will grow. Darren, you take this ring, place it on the third finger of Jennifer's left hand, and repeat after me. With this ring, I marry you,
With this ring, I marry you,
and bind my life to yours.
and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Jennifer, what token and pledge do you offer your faithful woman? Didn't have. Jennifer, you'll notice this ring does not have an ending. It's an unbroken circle. So each time you and Darren look at this ring on his finger, it reminds you of the unbroken love the two of you have for as long as you both shall live. Jennifer, will you take this ring, place it on the third finger of Darren's left hand, and repeat after me. With this ring, I marry you,
With this ring I marry you,
and bind my life to yours.
and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It's a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my
and
tomorrows.
the promise of all my tomorrows.
Jennifer and Darren have chosen to symbolize the joining of their two lives together with the sand ceremony. I will step aside and they will step back, and we will introduce the sand ceremony to you. Jennifer and Darren, before the two of you met each other, you had separate lives, separate dreams, and therefore separate futures. But then your paths crossed. You fell in love with each other, and today you stand here in front of all of us, about to depart on this new journey together. The two separate containers of sand in front of you symbolize your separate lives, separate families, and separate circle of friends. All that has shaped you today is in those two jars. They represent all that you are and all of you capable of who you are as an individual. They also represent your lives before coming here today. So I now ask you take those two jars, pour them, and blend the two sands together.
It's not gonna happen.
Swirl it around a little bit.
Loosen that up, it's wet sand.
Somebody knows how to work. Wow.
A little wet.
There you go. As these two containers of sand are poured into the third container, they symbolize the coming together of the two of you as individuals as well as the joining of families and friends. Just as these grains of sand come together to make this beautiful and unique pattern, may your life together be forever blessed by the other's uniqueness that only can be truly seen when contrasted against each other. Well done.
It looks nice.
Perfect. Step back. Join hands, one hand. Here comes the official party. Ready for this now? For as much as Darren and Jennifer had consented together in holy wedlock, having witnessed the same before God, their family, and friends, having pledged their faithfulness one to the other by the giving of rings and the joining of hands, it is now my privilege, as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ, and as a member of the state of California and approved by them, to pronounce you husband and wife, and what God has joined together, let each of us uphold. Darren, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen,
Just yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my very special privilege to introduce to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs.
right.
Mr. and Mrs. Darren and Jennifer Gay.
I've always been a little shy. I've always been the quiet type till now. And I never let my feelings show. I never let anybody know just how much I was so deep in love. But now that you're in my arms, I'm gonna stand on a rooftop, climb up a mountaintop, baby, scream and shout. I wanna sing it on the radio, show it on the video, baby, leave no doubt. I want the whole world to know just what I'm all about. I love to love you out loud. You keep bringing out the free in me. What you do to my heart just makes me melt.
Put your hands together for Eric and Nicole. Aaron and Brittany. Our best man and maid of honor, Zach and Maria. And finally, the couple who rain can't stop them. They make it happen. Put your hands together for Darren and Jennifer.
Hello, everyone. First off, I just want to say thank you for everyone coming and enduring the beautiful weather out here today. We wouldn't have it any other way. We appreciate everybody coming out. And
We did want sun. I won't lie.
we love each and one of every one of you, so thank you for coming, and I'm keeping this short and sweet, so just all in all, thank you for coming and sharing this special day with us, and it means a lot to us for everyone coming out, so thank you.
Excellent. We got Zach coming up here next. Zach coming on up. Round of applause for Zach. Woo. I thought I was tall. I was wrong. Zach's got me beat.
Oh, you haven't met my brother yet. You don't have that memorized? I got way too much to talk about.
It's all wet.
I can figure out how to do it.
I think you typed it.
2 pages?
Hey guys, for those who don't know me, my name is Zach.
Can't hear you.
I've been one of Darren's friends for quite a few years now. I'm honored to be his best man today. I wanted to thank the wedding party, especially the bride. She looks beautiful today. You've been putting up with us for quite some time, me and Darren. It's been some crazy times. Jen, you look stunning.
You wrote this before you saw me or after?
You truly bring out the best in Darren. Darren, however, just looks stunned. I mean, who wouldn't be? He just reeled in the catch of his life. Now, Darren and I went to school together, but we really didn't hang out till we were about 22 years old. I went fishing at Loveland Lake with a few buddies, and all of a sudden Darren came walking up. It was like, bro, what are you doing here? I didn't know you fished. And it was all downhill from there. From that moment on, we went fishing every single weekend. And then he met Jennifer, and it was all over. I saw Darren change right before my eyes. He started dressing up and smelling good. He fell head over heels for Jen. All Darren did was talk about Jennifer. This love thing hit him hard. Harder than any of those baseballs he threw in his game. Darren's like a brother to me, and I wouldn't want to see him with anyone else. You two are perfect for each other. Now Darren and I have so many adventures, stories just for days. You know, we could go talk about the one where we were circled by sharks out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, trekking through the forest at 3 a.m. to get to our secret hunting spot. There was this one time I received a call from Darren at 5 a.m. It was Sunday morning, and I was up the night before, and my phone rang. My girlfriend silenced it right away. I went back to sleep. When he called again, I knew something had happened, so I answered it. He'd gone hunting in the mountains and shot his first deer. To a hunter, this is really a big deal. What made this even more special is that he shot it with his dad's rifle and gear. Darren's father was a man who taught him how to hunt. He was watching over you that day as he is today, and I know he'd be so proud of you. Anyways, back to the hunt. My buddy Nick, who was over from the long night before, and I went up to help Darren. Going off Darren's minimal details, I knew exactly where he was. About 2 miles down a canyon in the middle of nowhere. Once we arrived to where we had to park, we realized it was basically climbing down the side of a mountain. Let's just say, Darren, you're lucky I love you, bro, or I would have left you there. That trail was horrible. When we finally got to you, we quartered the deer out, and then realized we had to go back up that damn hill. This time with a deer on our back. So I told my buddies there was another way to go around. My bad, guys, that was worse. All that aside, I'm happy that you called me first, and while it may have taken 2 calls, I'll always be there for you. Today we're here to support Darren and Jennifer on the best day of their lives. Darren couldn't have met a nicer woman, and really I could never imagine one without the other. Once I met Jennifer, I knew she was something special. Your married life is going to be full of adventures and love. Oh, and Jen, I didn't forget about the Phil's barbecue thing. I'm going to take you guys out to dinner. Once you're back from your deal. Darren, life is about to change for the best, my friend. I know, I see it when you look into Jennifer's eyes. Both of you rocked it today. I'm so happy for you two. Everyone, please raise your glasses. Here's to one hell of a life together. Woohoo!
Excellent job, Zach. Do you know what? Maria gets to follow it up here. Staying warm. Hopefully the nerves will kick in. Warm you up here.
So you're gonna have to excuse my chattering teeth, and if I cry, please excuse that too. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Maria, and I've had the honor of calling Jennifer my best friend. Oops. Okay. Like I said, I've known Jennifer for about 3 years now, and we have a lot of things in common. But the only thing that we don't is country music. So today, I've had to build up my tolerance for the music that's been playing today. But as much as I hate to admit, I did catch myself mouthing along to one of the songs, so it's rubbed off. I spent a lot more time than I like to admit listening to country songs to get some inspiration for my speech. Whether it was, about friendship or caring for each other, but I really couldn't make it past the first, 3 or 4 twangy chords, so I just cut it off there and moved on to something else. Jennifer and Darren, my greatest wish to the both of you is that through the years, your love for each other will so deepen and grow that you'll look back on this day as a day you loved each other the least. I love you guys to the moon and back. Please raise your glasses to the bride and groom.
Round of applause for Maria here. Come on up. We're going to keep that round of applause going for Aaron. Aaron coming on through, sharing a few wise words with us.
It already started. Alright, so you guys all know me so well. My name's Aaron. I'm good friend of Zach and Darren, and I didn't even plan this, but mine and Zach's kind of stories that goes right with each other.
Aaron, you brought the rain!
So first of all, I'd like to thank you guys all for coming out, and I'd really like to thank everyone who set up the wedding. Everything from the bachelor party, bachelorette party, everyone who put their time in to be a part of the wedding. And last thing is, thanks for... No, we're good, dude. Thank you. It's cute. It's my color. Lastly, I'd just like to say thanks for letting me be one of the groomsmen. It's a true honor. So I've been friends with Darren. I met him through Zach about 8 years ago. We created a lot of memories, like we said, the desert, the river, just hanging around town. But most of all, if you guys all know Darren, it's all been with a rod in hand, Rod in hand and a couple beers along the way. We do our thing. So after that, Darren's the one that taught me to be the, he really taught me how to fish. So from that, me and him started fishing Santee Lakes. I remember the time, first fish we caught, throw my worm in the water and just wiggle around, and I was looking the other way, and Darren said, set the hook. And I go, whoa, wrong way, totally missed the thing. About 20 tries later, we caught it. After that, I was sold. Started fishing with Darren. A couple trips later, he's talking about this girl, right? He met this girl at school. Couldn't stop talking about her over and over and over. So, not too long after that, me and him were over at his 21st birthday at her house. Here's the Phil's barbecue story. Me and Zach had a couple of those beers, opened the fridge, and what do you know, there's a whole bunch of Phil's barbecue in there. We started cracking into it, Next day, it turns out it was Jennifer and all our roommates' lunch the next day. They specifically bought a full meal to eat for lunch the next day, and me and Zach had managed to eat all 4 meals. So after that, we wake up in the morning and Darren texts me and Zach and says, hey, what the hell? So, just like Zach.
Fingerprints all over the door.
Yeah, there's fingerprints of barbecue sauce. It's whatever, you can imagine.
Should have got the wet wipes too. It would have been good.
So from then on out, just like Zach said, it's all downhill. So we figured out, just about how much Jennifer would grow to love us. From then on, we just watch them grow and grow. Like Zach said, the best couple together, perfectly, truly great together. I don't think you guys could fit with anyone else. It's just awesome to see you guys together. So the last thing I have is just a toast to Darren and Zach, or There it is. Anyways. Here's the Darren.
Darren and Zach, everybody. Next up, we got Tammy. Tammy, coming on up. Where's she at? Coming in the back. Look at the purple. Coming around. Can I get a round of applause for Tammy? It's a big day for her as well. the journey all the way up to the front here.
Hi, I'm Tammy. I'm Darren's mom. I'm just kind of winging this. Not to be too emotional. I obviously don't have any daughters, but now I do. And welcome to our family. I love you very much. Yeah, my son's happy. I'm happy. Thank you. And I appreciate everybody coming today. Where the weather was perfect. Perfect. And you were a trooper. Way to stick in there. I do wish you guys the best. I love you both. And I was gonna say things like, bring on the grandbabies and all that fun stuff. Petey! And Petey, I love Petey. But I'd like to get one too, and grandchild. But anyway, I wish you the best. I'm done.
Next up we have the mother of the bride, Trish. Trish, where are you sitting at? Yes, oh, right here.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. It's been a really fun, special trip watching the two of you grow together and become closer and make your way to finally walking down the aisle. I'm very proud of the both of you. And I guess I'll read it because I'm not very good at winging things. I'd like to thank everyone, especially Darren's parents, Tammy and John, for joining us in celebrating the marriage of Darren and Jennifer. It is with incredible love, joy, and pride that I stand here today to wish my beautiful daughter and my handsome son-in-law a life filled with lots of love and lots of laughter. Jennifer, as you start your new life with your husband, I want you to know that I'm proud of you and want nothing but the very best for you. Darren, I value the love and security that you bring to my daughter, and I'm thrilled that you are now my son-in-law. And of course, a part of our family. I look forward to watching your love grow, and will wait patiently for you to someday start your family. May today joy always follow you, and be reminded of the vows that you made to each other. Always remember to laugh. Tomorrow's another day if you're having a bad day. I love you both, and I'm very proud of you.
Noticing a trend. What's one next? Who knows? Last up we have Nicole. Nicole coming up, sharing a few words with us.
Runs in the family.
I've spent my entire life trying to live up to the standards that you've set for me, while simultaneously and obviously unsuccessfully trying to deny the fact that we look, sound, or are anything like that. But in all honesty, I'm extremely fortunate to have someone as incredible as you to look up to and to learn from. You've taught me how to strive and put everything I have into the things I want, both academically and in life. I've watched you make mistakes, and witnessed your success, and have seen you find love and happiness. So Darren, when you and my sister first started dating, I hadn't even turned 10 yet. So I guess I should say welcome to the family, but since I can barely remember Jennifer before you, I don't really need to, because you're already part of the family for almost half of my life. You bought me food a few times, so you won my approval a long time ago. But most importantly, you make my sister happy. So aside from congratulations, I guess what I want to say to the both of you is thank you for giving me an incredible picture of love and success to look up to. Love you.
prize, their first choice as a married couple, country music. I hope you enjoy. It's a beautiful song. I love it. One of my favorites. I hope you enjoy it.
Terrorize me, feeling inside me. It's almost more than I can take. Baby, when you touch me, I can feel how much you love me. And it just blows me away. I've never been this close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts, I can see your dreams. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I wanna spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Smell of your skin, taste of your
Normally, you get turned on a while, then you jump out. There's a hot one. Get it out there.
Bring an umbrella.
hair all around me.
You guys should try that. You get some pictures.
Touch every place in my heart. Oh, it feels like the first time. Every time I spend the whole night. I don't
I gotta enjoy the rain, so do you.
I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better.
Are we supposed to join you? You want us to?
I wanna spend the rest of my life
Come on, it's not that way.
with you by my side, forever and ever. Everything that you
Darren is back there.
There's all your own.
It's perfect outside, it's like God let me down under weather. You got the whole crew here, I ain't seen some of them in forever. It's one of those never forget it, better stop and take it in kind of scenes. Everything's just right, yeah, except for one thing. You should be standing with your arm around me, cutting up, cracking a cold beer, saying cheers, hey y'all, let's show
dad is here today with you. He's shining down on you, and he would be very, very proud of the woman you've become. Beautiful tribute.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, gosh. Round of applause.
She'll change a dirty diaper and wipe a running nose. Get a 2-day purple Kool-Aid stain right out of your clothes. And she'll put her last spare dollar under your coat when you lose a tooth. She'll bust down your door and drag you out of bed. Make you sit right next to her in church, wearing your Sunday best. And when she bows her head to pray, you can bet she's saying one for you. That's what mamas do. They raise you, ground you, build their whole world around you, and don't care for the help they'll go through. That's what mamas do. So keep up with all your girlfriends, scare off the ones she hates. Get a new gray hair and a wrinkle to spare every time you come home late. When you leave to chase that dream, she's gonna cry when she walks by your empty room. She'll call and sing you happy birthday when everybody else forgets. On your wedding day, she'll joke and say, hey, where are my grandkids? Oh, and when she finally gets them, she's spoiled rotten the way her mama did with you. That's what mamas do. They raise you, ground you, build their whole world around you, and they'll carry the weight of your world too. That's what mamas do. But she'll get old and fragile, and the end will come too soon. And she'll let go and you'll hold on the way all children do. And you listen more, leave pretty flowers for her, and you'll cry like a baby she do. She'll hear you, guide you, train the light, find you. She'll never stop watching over you. Oh, until you're up there too. That's what mamas do.
Can I get a round of applause for our women celebrating? Yay for moms and moms everywhere. Such a blessing.
Thank you, baby. Who's driving that? Come on, team!
be tossed. With bouquet toss right now. Alright, we're gonna count her down. We're gonna count her down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we'll do it one more time. One more time. Count down from 5, 4, picture what's going on. We'll count you down too. We'll count you down too. Ready? In 5, 4, 3. We got a winner.
When I'm without you, I'm something weak. Sugar sweet, don't let nobody touch it unless that somebody's me. I gotta be a man, there ain't no other way. Cause girl, you're hotter than a Southern California day. I don't wanna play no games, you don't gotta be afraid. Don't give me all that shy shit, no makeup on, that's my show.